My name's Max, and I'm a gamer. I've been a gamer since 1984, playing games like Miss Pac-Man, Pitfall. Though I've been playing games since 1984, I'm not a pro gamer. I don't hold any world records. I've never won any tournaments. Never done anything like that. When I got older, I decided to enlist in the US military. And my time there taught me a few things, like never back down from a challenge, or whatever you do, always give it 110%. No matter how many times you get frustrated, you just don't give up. Never give up. That being said, there's been a lot of games in my youth that I just played, and for some reason I just stopped playing them. Looking back, I can say that I have a library of unfinished business. It's no time like the present to settle up. I'm gonna write down a big list of games. I'm gonna write them all down and put them in this book. And I'm gonna call this book my shit list.
The first game on my shit list is Section Z. I remember playing this for the first time, quickly getting the hang of the basic controls, blasting away at alien ships and getting pretty far. Then this happens. I kept seeing this screen over and over again, frustrating me to the point where I took my controller and threw it out the window. Section Z brought out the worst in me. Tonight's challenge is personal. In order for me to face the demons of my peers, I need to face my own. Besides, if I can finish this game, I can finish anything. To prep for this challenge, I played 10 solid hours refamiliarizing myself with the enemy patterns and figuring out new strategies to help me progress. One thing I learned is to try to stay in the middle of the screen. Practicing this will be a big help when entering new stages where anything can come at me from either direction without warning. Another thing I've learned is since weapon selection is done in real time with my D-pad, I should never try to change weapons in the middle of combat because one wrong move can prove fatal. Out of everything I've learned, nothing is more important than memorization. At the end of almost every section, you're given a choice of an upper or lower teleporter. One will take you forward and the other, well, you get the idea. I'll need to memorize the fastest route to take to progress, even though I may have to go back a few levels just to find a shortcut. Unfortunately, after 10 hours of gameplay, I was only able to get to section 45. And that's with countless continues. Hopefully my practice makes perfect because now it's time to take the challenge. Well, here goes nothing. Taking on the first 2 levels seemed pretty easy. You might say I began to feel a little bit cocky. But once I got to the second section, that's where all hell broke loose.
No, I f***ing needed that! Come on.
The second section of the game, and I already lose a life. It's starting to not look too good. With luck, I was able to get past the other stages until I got to section 8, where I lost even more lives. By the time I got to the boss, I only had 9 hit points left. Better make it count. As the levels progressed, they got even harder and harder. Enemies popping up out of nowhere, costing me even more lives.
Hold the fucking phone. Okay, let's examine this really quick. I got 2 health points. I have no lives left. I'm surrounded by enemies, each one of them shooting at me at once. I wonder what the outcome's gonna be. I'm not fucking playing this anymore. Yeah, you know what? No, this is done. I gotta see how this ends. You know, I am so tempted to just go on a Game Genie, just put the whole footage to a video editor and just, fake it. Easily fake this shit right now. But you know what? I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna walk away from this. I'm gonna walk away with this with a clear conscience. I'm gonna have my head held high. I'm gonna get drunk. That's what I'm gonna do. That night, I could think of nothing else except for my loss. I felt defeated, spending all that time trying to beat something only to have it beat me. As I cleaned up, I thought to myself, an old saying, why do we fall down? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up. And that's just what I have to do. As much as I'm dreading it, I need closure. But not with that. It's time to level the playing field. Maybe a controller with more precision and some rapid fire might do the trick. But the only way to use this is with the Xbox Media Center, where Section Z will be emulated. It's time to take down this game once and for all.